Coach Watkins he's just an outstanding football coach. He's an outstanding person, really. He's the most organized person I've ever been around. I always admired that about him. Yeah, I'm a person that's always trying to be organized, but can never quite get there. But he always amazed me with his great organizational skills.
With Coach Watkins, I think he prepared everyone from coaches to players to managers, anyone that was involved. I think Coach Watkins kind of had them planned and what they were going to do. And he kind of made everyone's job a lot easier. He's already a part of my family, but for a lot of the kids, I think that they, really believed that Coach Watkins was almost like a father figure to them. And even his personality was a lot like a father. I mean, he was real calm, cool, collective, unless, if you did something wrong.
Always prepared, so dependable. Never once was he ever unprepared. Had a great mind for the game. I remember we were at Belfry, and they came up with something a little different offensively, and then something we hadn't seen on film. And Coach Watkins found a paper plate laying around on the ground somewhere, and drew up an adjustment, showed it to me, and I said, "That looks good to me." Called timeout. Coach Watkins went out on the field and went over it with the team, and that one thing made a big difference in that game. It was a close game. We were able to win it.
I know that one specific game plan that we had was against Wellston on the year we went 10-0, and Wellston, and they were giving us fits the whole first half, and Coach Watkins at halftime wrote up a new plan, totally went away from what we were doing the first half, and I think he almost put in like a 6-3 against Wellston. They never did catch on, and kind of handled him the second half, really. So, and I think Coach Meade would also agree that was the big part of that win was probably because of Coach Watkins.
The kids respected him. The kids all liked Coach Watkins, but they also respected him. He was just such a valuable person on our staff. He stayed with me all 10 years. There were two guys that coached with me all 10 years, Steve McCollum and Tim Watkins, and I wouldn't trade either one of them for anybody.
Whenever anyone talks about Coach Watkins, it's definitely first and foremost is that he's going to be well prepared and organized, and there's not going to be another team that's going to fool you. He's a person that you definitely can rely on, and he shows his emotion, and that he really cares for you and for everyone.
I really mean that. I would have never traded Tim for anybody, any other coach I was ever around. Just did a fantastic job, and just such a good, just a good person.